So you can imagine Hazrat Abbas's haram is there, and Imam Hussein is further out, and the tents, the mukhayyim, the khayma guy is further in the opposite direction. So and you just imagine this as I say it, because of course it's hard to imagine now with all these buildings and hotels and bazaars and markets that now exist. We sometimes don't get the full feel of that massacre that took place in that year. Abbas alayhi salam mounted his horse over there and he rode in this direction. This here was Furaat. It was surrounded by an army of 4,000, which was an army only specific for the bank of Furaat, for the river. That no one from the camps of Hussein was allowed to enter and take even a drop of water. But it is stated that when Abbas alayhi salam rode his horse towards the enemy, because he was so courageous and he was a brave knight, all 4,000 of them fled and he entered here in the Furaat. And this here marks the maqam where Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, when he entered the Furaat, he placed his alam on the ground here and he filled up the water container. And the famous, the Maktal states, as I mentioned in the haram yesterday, that he took the water, he brought it close to his lips as if he is about to drink. But it is said at that moment Imam Hussein alayhi salam remembered the thirst of Sakina. He remembered the thirst of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and then he said to himself, "Oh Abbas, how will you allow yourself to drink when your brother Hussein is thirsty?" And he throws the water back into the water, and from then he rides back onto the horse, heading back into the direction of the tents of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. But as we know, he did not make it, because as he went back in that direction, they severed his right arm, they severed his left arm, they fired an arrow into his container, which leaked onto the ground. And then from here, Abbas was eventually killed and buried in that direction where you have just come from, the direction of the haram of Hazrat Abbas. So you can imagine it's not a very far distance, especially if you're on a horse. They're just on the other side and the enemy was on this side. So this here was where the enemy was. On the other direction was the side of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam. So this is the banks of Euphrates. A part of it has been destroyed. This river was destroyed many times. It was removed. A part of it runs from under the grave of Imam Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. But this is what's left over of it. This is Allama, the Neher of Allama, which is a branch which branches from the Furaat. So inshallah we can spend a few minutes here, then we'll go just there behind you, which is the maqam of Imam al-Zaman alayhi salam. Salawat ala Muhammad.